Bhushan Kumar, congratulations. Celebrations have already begun at your end. First one, of course, is T-Series' YouTube channel surpassing the mark of 200 million subscribers. This is the first one for any company in the world. You are, of course, the early entrants in the digital space. Fair to say, you're not just hitting the bullseye with your movies, but also in the digital space.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank the audience and our viewers who have given us so much love. We were we are first 200 million subscribers on YouTube in the world in all the categories. We were already number one channel in terms of views and subscribers earlier also, but now this 200 million subscriber is a very, very big achievement, and for that I would like to thank the audience, which is very, very important. They have given us so much love. Means they watch our channel every day and so many times. So thanks to them and to my entire team who has put everything along with me and put it on this channel and made it such a big thing for us, for our country, because we are an Indian company, we are an Indian channel, which is on top of the world and biggest in the world. So it is a very, very big and good feeling and very proud feeling actually.
Bhushan, how important is digital space for an entertainment company today, both in terms of generating revenue and reaching out to a wider audience?
See, today is very, very important actually. Since the data means the internet data has reached the masses, has reached the three tier cities, and everywhere it has reached. So digital space is very important today. Everybody, even the music today, in yesteryears when we used to release music on cassettes and CDs, to achieve to reach to the audience, we need to, it used to take 10 days, 15 days, and and to promote it, you need to do it through television and to radio stations and all these. Today you have surpassed everything, and whatever you want to release, whatever you want to put it onto onto the audience, you just put it up, and within few minutes you get the reaction, okay, what kind of a buzz that song is creating. So yes, it has become very big and important for the entire entertainment industry, be it movies, be it music or movies, anything. Means everything is going digital today. Even if you see all the biggest of the satellite channel, they have their digital platform, and they are going gung-ho about their digital platform first and then to on satellite. So yes, digital space is very important. It has given us a wide reach. Today means if I'm releasing a devotional music also, a person sitting in Los Angeles can listen to it right away and watch the video right away. So that's a great thing which digital space has given us.
And also, how's the money comes? Like, is there you want to tell us maybe not in the numbers, but in terms of percentage, like,
Yeah. So there is all the OTT platforms and YouTube channel have their different structure in which they share the revenues with us. Because if you see on all the OTT platform and YouTube, you see so many ads. They have millions and trillions of billions of dollar ads which are running. So obviously they have to share the kind of revenues with us, and that is a very good commercial model also.
That is in millions.
No, I'm just saying it's okay. It's a very, very big.
I'm saying if you tell me in percentage, like this much you recover, that used to come from physical sales earlier, cassette sales.
It's more than physical sales now for sure. Like if we used to recover 5 rupees from physical sales, but now the 5 rupees is maybe in pesas, but the quantity is too high. First we used to see, okay, 20 rupees we will earn in one cassette sold. If 10 lakh cassettes are sold, we will earn 2 crore rupees. And then we have to deduct our costing and all those things of the pricing of the music we bought it for and all these stuff. But now it's a different ball game. It is not 10 lakh, it is 10 lakh views. It is 10 million views. It is 100 million views. It is 1 billion views.
Yeah.
So all those things are structured in a way that overall revenues have definitely gone up.
So if for example, do you think a billion view song will give you like 10 lakh rupees?
Yeah, billion views gives you more than 10 lakh rupees for sure. It is more than a crore for a billion views.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that means you recover the cost of the song and the video from YouTube.
No, we don't in every song, because every song doesn't become billion, but it is a full ecosystem. It is not only on
Yeah,
YouTube.
the one song which touched billion mark, you recover the cost by views.
Yeah, but there are other platform also in
Yeah.
which even if we do 100 million views on this on YouTube, and 50 million views on one OTT platform, Savan, 50 million on Ghana. So it is an overall chain which works on and give us a revenue of a song versus cost.
Bhushan ji, you were 19, I remember, when you took over this company.
Yeah.
You really took your dad's legacy forward. What do you think that you have inherited from Gulshan ji?
See, the ear sense for selecting
The
great
ear for
music.
music.
That is very, very important to run a music label. If you don't have that, it is very difficult to run a music label. And I'm very glad and happy about it. Means, I have got that from my father, inherited, which is not for selecting music for personal taste. It is selecting music for the public. What public at large will like, which kind of music they will like, whether it's in devotional music or Bollywood music. So that thing has inherited come into me, and that is helping us a lot. Like most of the time, whenever I'm selecting a song, 90-95% times that song which I select as per the public taste is goes bang on that kind of.
Definitely. And that was my next question going to be. I was talking to Manan Bhardwaj a few weeks ago, and he told me, how involved were you in the making of the song Teri Aankhon Mein? He told me at 4 a.m. in the morning, you told him the tune is working.
Yeah.
There were instances I know in the past where you told a music composer कि हमें hit गाना चाहिए. Is it the sixth sense, or how do you smell a hit track?
See, hit गाना आप किसी भी कंपोजर को बोलोगे तो हर जन बोलता है कि हमें हिट गाना चाहिए, हमें आशिकी टाइप गाना चाहिए, हमें तुम ही हो चाहिए, हमें हमें कबीर सिंह बेख्याली चाहिए. हर जन यही एग्जांपल देके एक दूसरे को बोलता है कि हमें हिट गाना चाहिए. लेकिन हिट गाना बनाता म्यूजिक कंपोजर है और लिरिसिस्ट उसको लिखता है, बट एक पब्लिक के लिसनरशिप के हिसाब से उसको चूज करना, that is a very, very important and tough job, and uske liye you should have that kind of knowledge. That thankfully I have gotten me from my father, as I told you. That is what I keep on, whenever I listen to a tune, it goes into my head. And even at night, or there are so many people with Amal Malik, I have done so many time at 3 o'clock in the morning कि मैं सोते सोते मेरे दिमाग में कुछ आया, and I called them up कि add this into this, and they also took that suggestion. Ha said this will also sound very good. So this I have done not once, not twice, but thousands of times with my music composer, whether with Pritam, with Amal Malik, with Manan, with Sachit Parampara, with Meet Brothers, with Mithun. So many people means, this is a process which we keep on doing. And right now also when I'm talking to you, I have 10 messages of one of the music director on my phone, just waiting for my go ahead on one particular thing. So all those things are there means, and it's part of the game now, and that's the reason we are achieving these kind of landmarks.
Do you listen to new sound? Like, do you keep your ears open when you travel? Do you listen to new words like what Salim Suleiman heard in a flight? Do you also keep your ears open and keep a note of, okay, ye gana will become a great hook line?
Yeah, that's so very important. Means there are so many things. Means I can't tell you hook lines which are coming up now. There are so many hook lines which we use in our everyday life. Like Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, I made Bhool Bhulaiya mein बहुत long time back. We were very fascinated with that line. I just heard it somewhere, and I told Pritam ke let's make a song on that. So we made Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, that song. So many things are there. Means हुक वर्ड्स तो आप सुन के बनाते ही बनाना जो रेगुलर हुक वर्ड्स होते हैं जो आप हर रोज यूज करते हैं, दैट इज वेरी कैची ऑलवेज.
You had Satyamev Jayate in November, and now you have Chandigarh Kare Ashiki and Atarangi Re, the films that you are presenting and you produce. Are you a big risk taker?
Absolutely. I'm making 40 to 50 films in a year now. So I have a big slate coming up, and all our big films, like right now we are shooting for our Ranbir Kapoor, Shraddha Kapoor starrer with Love Ranjan. Then we are shooting for Kartik Aaryan's and Kriti Sanon with Rohit Dhawan called Shehzada. Then we are shooting for Bheed with Rajkumar Rao and Anubhav Sinha and Bhumi. So lot. And my most awaited film of this year is Adi Purush,
Yeah.
a 400 crore budget film, which is in post production now. That is a very big film for us. Then we'll be starting Action Hero with Aishman Khurrana again in January. That's a very big project with Anil Rai. Then we have Animal with Ranbir Kapoor, Anil Kapoor. The list is never ending. We have many films which are coming up, and some are going into shooting, some are releasing, like Chandigarh Kare Aashki Na Tarangi Re are releasing.
But how from where did this confidence came? Like, you are not directing, you're now directed the movie. From where this confidence came in identifying, okay, this will work and this won't?
See, all came with experience, obviously. Means I have learned a lot from my failures. But see, two things. One is hard work, and one is, learn from your mistakes. And plus, third, the most important was the passion, which I'm taking it forward of my father. My father's dream was to become a film studio also. So apart from being a music company, so today I'm very proud and happy. I have achieved where I'm producing most of the films of the Bollywood industry. And now in South also we are producing film with Radhe Shyam, which are in bilingual film, and Adi Purush is also bilingual. And there are further more films which we are producing bilingual. So I'm very happy and proud about it. It means we have achieved as a studio also today, and my father will be happy. It means I have achieved his dream.
How do you define a bona fide hit song today? Is it really just statistics is the ultimate determining factor to find out the success of a song?
Yeah, obviously the commercial success is also very important for a song. To declare a song complete hit, you should definitely have a commercial success also. But there are songs which become big perception wise, but commercially they are not that big. So all those mixture keeps on happening. There are many songs. I don't want to name those because
maybe one or two which you felt like acha gana tha, should have worked.
No, there are many singles also, non-film songs, film songs, like Ludo. Ludo was, if you have seen Ludo ka album with Neetam and all, it had landmark songs. They are blockbuster songs, but commercially they didn't do the way they should have done. Maybe because it just came to OTT, it didn't come to theaters, or whatever can be the reason. So, but that music, Abad Barbad and all those songs were fantastic. The kind of perception and and the acceptability and the kind of congratulating messages I got on those songs, I've never gone on any song. So that's the thing. Means it was perception wise it was very big, but commercially it didn't become that big.
How do you see the OTT space, the way it's growing? How do you think in the long run this will impact the revenue and the film budget?
See, OTT is a parallel platform today, like creators, and both will grow, I guess. And films will be made for the OTT platform. Film will be made for theaters, and then to OTT, and then to satellite. I think all those mixture will happen. There will be many films which will definitely go to OTT. There will be many films which will be made only for theaters, and then it will go to OTT and all, like it always used to happen. So both the shift has happened, and both things will grow, I think, simultaneously.
Bhushanji, you are somebody who have interest in South. You of course have interest in Tamil and Telugu movies, like you mentioned. I want to ask you why Bollywood have this obsession with Punjabi music, and do you sometimes think you want to explore other languages like Marathi, Tamil, and other cultures? Because you have a great ear for music.
See, definitely the fusion always works. Like Punjabi is always mixed with Hindi, and similarly, means Gujarati also. So many times people have done, and in Marathi also people have done. We go for all those songs. Like recently, we have taken the rights for Sri Lankan song, so we have merged that Manike song, which became very big viral song. We have taken the rights of that song, and now we have making a fusion with Hindi and Sri Lankan mix, and releasing that in a film called Thank God. It's our film with Ajay Devgan and Siddharth Malhotra. We are exploring all those things. We keep on exploring that. We have done, like during my father's time, we have done a Bhojpuri mix of with Hindi song, Akhiyon Se Goli Mare and all.
And finally, you have access to the biggest name from Bollywood. Everybody wants to work with you, be it from the music world or the actors. You have achieved and established T-Series as this big film studio. You have made musicals, period film, actioners, and rom-com. Is making a big animation film featuring the big movie stars is something that you want to explore next?
Yeah, that also is in our pipeline actually, which we'll be announcing soon.
Don't want to add something that what genre, what story?
No, 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 not now. That will be a surprise, and that will be a different announcement for all of you.
Bhushan Kumar, thank you so much and best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you very much.